Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, we're back to talk about Tom Schwartz, more Tom Schwartz, some Joe Winberg, some more Tom Schwartz, and then also the big oops at Jackson Taylor's son's birthday party. So we have lots to talk about, lots to discuss. Now, before we jump into all of it, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, I say, oh, I'm going to keep you guys posted on Hot Messy Topics tomorrow. I'm going to see if we can't get a co-host. Jason's going to be out of town for a week, Monday through Sunday, which is wild, but he is going to be out of town. So there's that. Here we go. It's going to be, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm saying it like, it's like overwhelming. Like, okay, I could do this, you guys. I feel like there are people who do this every day. And I got this, especially with you guys. I love you guys. Here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, we have to start off right here with Tom Schwartz. Thank you to realityt.com. But apparently he ended his situationship with Joe Winberg recently on the show. And I think that all of us can agree that Schwartz apparently led her on and admitted to his friends that, well, they were just friends when really it seems like they were not. So Joe was further hurt when Tom Schwartz moved on with someone else. The reason was he told Joe that he didn't want to be in a relationship. In fact, nobody knew a lot about Tom Schwartz's new lady, Sophia Scoro. But now people are starting to find out. So Tom Schwartz spoke with Access Hollywood about his new relationship. Sophia, who is a strategist and marketing manager, she graduated college in 2022 and she's 23-year-old. She has another business, but she also has a vintage clothing store. Oh, Shop Sosco. So, okay. I guess the big question is, what is Tom to Sophia? She's just really effing cool. She's charismatic and clever and kind of unconventionally funny. She's way cooler than me. So the pair are officially dating. He said, I'm happy. It's kind of new and exciting, and I kind of feel at peace for the first time in a long time. It's been really pleasant. She's just a badass human being. Sophia has also met some of his Pump Rules co-stars. He shared that she has met Jax, Brittany, Sheena, Tom. She gets along great with everybody. That's one of my favorite things about her. Oh, that's good. I introduced her to people and she's genuine and instantly she makes a connection with people. So she is very, I guess, gracious to everybody. So could Sophia be the one for Tom Schwartz? He's not ruling it in or out. He said, I'm just taking it day by day right now. But I really enjoy her company. We just started dating, but we've known each other for kind of a while now. And I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm happy and at peace with her right now. I would love if she filmed, but it can be intense if you've never done television before. So maybe she'll make a cameo, but nobody knows right now. What we do know is that we did get one little piece of his Access Hollywood thank you to Byway Hello Drama.
And you just filmed the reunion. Yeah. What can you tease for us?
I'm not good at teasing. I found 3 teases today and they were so lackluster. But like for me, season 10, without a doubt, was the most intense reunion of all time. I still sometimes replay that in my mind. It was so uncomfortable. And this season, I felt a lot more. I felt there was a lot of love, but it was raw and people did not hold back. And it was uncomfortable, but like just like heartfelt, just raw emotion just flowing the entire time. A lot of tears. Everybody cried at least once. I cried like 3 times. And yeah, I don't know. I left just feeling sad about where our group was and how fractured it is right now. You know, it's like Lala and Ariana haven't been getting along great. Lala and Sheena and Lala and Katie haven't been getting along great. I like when we're all one big happy family. And I know people online are like, Tom, we hate you. Everybody needs to get along. Shtick, drop it. But like, that comes from the heart. It's sincere. I love these people and I miss our group dynamic. That being said, I'm pretty dang good terms with everybody except for Ariana. That's a work in progress. Yeah.
And you just filmed the reunion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not surprised that we didn't get much from Tom Schwartz about what happened at the reunion. But what we can say is Well, there's more that we can get to at least talk about with him and Joe, which is honestly what I wanted to talk about in the first place anyway. So for me, I'm like, oh, okay, we don't get much about what happened at the reunion. That's fine because we get more about Joe, which is what everybody's number one question is regarding. Now, Tom Schwartz revealed if he was embarrassed by former Flame Joe Wimberg after she suspected such on the latest episode of Vanderpump Rules. As several members of the cast shaded him for unfairly leading Joe on, Tom Schwartz looked back at their time together, admitting he was in a tough position with the hairstylist, but insisted that the two of them had a clear line of communication. I wasn't embarrassed by her, is what he said on the Vanderpump Rules after show. But during Tuesday's episode, Joe tagged along as Schwartz attended a singles night, and unsurprisingly, things got a bit awkward after Tom Schwartz kissed another woman. By that point, I had made up my mind definitively that I did not want to be in a relationship with Joe. But when asked if Joe was simply a rebound from his broken marriage to Katie, Schwartz denied such a thing, confirming she was more than that. I don't want to, take her and consider her as a rebound girl because I don't think she was. We became really close friends too, and it was just an occasional hookup buddy. We were super tight, but I was still so fucking fond of her, so I was trying to navigate. It's such a tough position because when someone digs you and you still want to maintain a close friendship, but you're ready to move on, I don't know if it's realistic or healthy. Now, months after the singles night drama and the weeks after going public with his new girlfriend, Sophia, Schwartz said his relationship with Joe is a significantly watered down version of what it used to be, although they're still friends. I think she's hanging out with somebody. I'm hanging out with somebody. We're super cool. There's definitely no bad blood or hard feelings, and I don't regret it. It was super fun, and I think we really enriched each other's lives for that stretch. But looking back at singles night, Tom Schwartz said that he's not one to go to those types of events and had no expectations going into it. He thinks that Joe kind of invited herself. But also at that point, we had talked about it and we had informally moved on. And I thought that we were on the same page. Now, while Tom Schwartz's time with Joe was short lived, he looked back lovingly on their relationship, saying Joe came into his life like a bat out of heaven. It just felt right. But at the same time, it felt like maybe maybe had a limited shelf. It was like a supernova something. Meanwhile, James Kennedy and Brock Davies suggested that Tom Schwartz should have been more clear with Joe about where their relationship was headed. I always felt like Joe was in love with Schwartz, and then Schwartz would just call her after a bottle of Good Lovin' on a Tuesday night at 2 a.m. Text comes through, hey, where you at? It's kind of fucked up to say, but I feel like Schwartz was leading her on, is what James said. Her emotions were all in 100%, and I actually feel bad. Oh, that sucks for Joe. According to Ariana Maddox, Tom Schwartz's treatment of Joe was reminiscent of how he treated Katie early on in the romance. She said, I don't know, just giving you the ring on the string, just enough to keep you hanging on is what Katie said. But there's a promise of something eventually, Ariana said. You and Tom Sandoval are probably the only people who have ever flown to North Florida to see Tom Schwartz's family. And now Joe is the third person. And you're sitting there and you're Joe. You're probably thinking, the only other girl that has done this is his ex-wife. Why wouldn't you think that's your boyfriend? I would think that. Then when asked, or when Katie suggested that Schwartz made it seem like he didn't invite her, Ariana said, well, how did she get the address? They clearly did a lot of planning. But reflecting on her own experiences, Sheena said her former flame, Adam Spot, did the same thing with her. He brought me home to meet his family for his brother's surprise birthday party, but everyone there thought we were dating, but he's like, no, we're not. But also on the Vanderpump Rules after show, Schwartz said that he did not feel that he led Joe on. He said, we always kept a clear line of communication. If it wasn't for that, I would probably say guilty as charged. The summer before was just different because it was kind of fiery and passionate and fun and crazy. But by that time, we had cameras up and we were filming. It just wasn't the same. It sort of fizzled out. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are because this throws me off. But okay, guys, pop off in the comment section. Smash that like button if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.